Oh, she's already done. Hi, George. Ah, okay, okay. Hi, Sally. Thank you so much.
완전 대나무 숲이잖아. 귀여워.
It's your first time to come here.
Yes, first time.
How you feel?
So good. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
โอเคขอบคุณครับ
Thank you, ขอบคุณค่ะ
고기랑 같이 들어있는 거 보고 이렇게 방콕에서 먹었을 때 엄청 맛있게 먹었던 기억이 있어서 여기서도 팔릴래 먹고 왔어요.
You come for Korea?
Yes, South Korea.
Korea?
Yeah.
Okay.
벨리한 것 같다는 느낌이 슬슬 들고 있어. 뭘?
Second thing, at the second stop, you all have a free food as well, like a fried rice, chicken, and tofu as well. It's so shallow here.
I think I need a 12-hour sleep today.
Deal? Medium roast?
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
same.
Okay, cool.
Because I don't know which roast I want.
Okay.
You like the room?
Yeah, I liked it. Oh my god. Come back. Come back here. Okay, let's go. 정말.
Pray for God.
Uh-huh.
Temple.
여러분, 저는 치앙마이를 다시 왔고 오늘은 썬데이 마켓이 열리는 날이라서 보러 왔어요. 근데 너무 힘들어서 얼마나 볼 수 있을지 모르겠어. I'm professional YouTuber.
Yeah, I know. What's the name?
No. 여기 버켓에서 한국 분들이 하는 떡볶이를 찾았어. 대박. 이렇게 해서 120바트였어. 밀떡이다. 고추장 맛이 없네.